Happy Monday! It's a Monday, guys. I don't know about you, but my day's been crazy. So, today I want to go over eating consistently. You're starting out your Monday right. I'm sure at least half of you have eaten breakfast. I want to know what you've eaten. If you've eaten something that you don't think is healthy, why did you do that? Post below. If you find that you did eat a healthy breakfast and you think it was good, post a comment. I want to see if it actually is good, if it's up to par for what I consider healthy. I personally choose to eat a carb, a fat, and a good protein source every morning. That starts my day out right. When you wake up, you don't have much of a metabolism. You're in sleep mode. If you do not eat first thing, you're going to have your metabolism slow until you do eat. So you're wasting all that time that you could be burning calories by waiting to eat until lunchtime. So what I'm trying to get everybody in the habit of is wake up, have a good breakfast, start your day out right. Make sure your blood sugar doesn't tank after you eat. So you want to eat some protein so you can balance out those blood sugars. Now, after breakfast, you should have a snack as well. You should not go more than about two hours to 2.5 hours without eating something. So that means you have to start packing snacks. Good snack example would be a string cheese with an apple, or Greek yogurt with some berries, or celery with some almond butter. You want a protein source, you want a fat source, you want minimal carbs if possible. That will keep your muscles going, but it won't give you that sluggish feeling that you get from a Snickers bar or something like that. So lunchtime comes around. I know I get this answer all the time. What do you eat for lunch? A sandwich. All right, when you are biting into that sandwich, you should not even be able to take a bite. That's how much protein should be on that sandwich. You should have to smush it down to get that in your mouth. So if you have high blood pressure, watch the sodium. But as far as your lunch goes, you should really, if you're going to a restaurant, cut the serving size in half if you get a sandwich. Get rid of that half of bread, but put the meat on one side. So now you're getting double protein, half the carbs. You're saving yourself not only calories, you're saving yourself a lot of heartbreak later when you're still hungry after you eat, because you overate on carbs and your blood sugar is going to tank at some point or make you feel sluggish. So you'll get more protein. Now, if for the people who drink or eat soup, I personally don't like soup. So that it's risky. You're getting a lot of sodium. Beans, yes, they have a little protein. They do have a ton of carbs. So if you make the soup yourself and you know that you're using a lot of protein in there, fine, that's perfect. If you're getting it from a restaurant, choose one that doesn't say creamy. Creamy it's a ton of extra fat that you don't need. It's a ton of extra calories, as well as it's just going to, in the long haul, really do nothing for your energy levels. So after lunch, depending on what your schedule may be, you also want another snack. Same thing, protein source, lower carb. Reach for healthy, non-processed foods as much as possible. Dinner time, most people say they eat the best dinner. It's because they come home, they have well-rounded protein, carb, vegetable. Maybe they'll have some fruit or a dessert afterwards. I suggest planning your dinners ahead of time. Put it in the crock pot in the morning so it's ready by night. That way when you get home, you're not stressed. The more stressed you are, the more your cortisol goes up. When your cortisol goes up, it makes it harder for you to lose weight. It makes you more susceptible to craving sweets or salty. Now, snacking at night. Everybody does it. I've done it. I want to minimize that to one night a week. So it would be your embellished night, the night where you don't have to feel guilty about eating some junk food here and there. I suggest looking at the ingredients, making sure there's no MSG, there's no artificial sweeteners, make sure that it's lower in fat, higher in protein. These are all things nobody cares about when they want a Reese's cup. I get that. But my goal is to get you recognizing what's going in your mouth. Even if you do go grab a Reese's cup, I want you to know what's in it, so you know what your body's going to do while you're eating it. So back to the consistency. I've now given you breakfast, one snack, lunch, another snack, and dinner. Now right before bed is not the time to eat a ton of carbs. If you want a snack, reach for some vegetables. I know that sounds not very appetizing, but you're better off reaching for that than you are for animal crackers or the cookies your wife made. Don't do that. It's just going to store, and you're going to not sleep as easy either. If you eat sugar right before bed, you're going to have a harder time falling asleep and you're going to be restless throughout the night. Now, what is happening when you eat consistently is your blood sugar is maintaining a steady, even keel. When you don't eat, you're starting at ground level. Your blood sugar's tank. So when you do eat, it goes up. Now you're going to have a sugar spike. If you ate just carbs, you have no protein to break down that spike. So you're going to crash randomly out of nowhere because it's not a steady pace going down. So when you're eating balanced and when you're eating consistently, you're keeping your blood sugar levels even. When they're even, you burn calories more efficiently. You also have better moods because I don't know if you guys get it, I get hangry. When I'm hungry and I haven't eaten consistently, I am grumpy as can be. Do not do that to yourself. Don't do that to your kids. Don't do that to your spouses. Just eat consistently. There's nothing wrong with food as long as you're planning ahead and you know that it's a healthy source. So when your sugars crash, though, that's when we tend to crave chips, sweets, cookies, candy, ice cream, sugar, soda. I mean, everything that we typically don't need, but all our body's saying is I'm hungry and I need real good food, and we never feed it that good food. That's what's wrong with America right now is people are able to go to a fast food restaurant and just go grab something quick, but it's not balanced or it's not healthy. So now they've just harmed themselves more, and I don't understand it. Like, if you just set a day aside a week and meal prep, which I will teach you guys to do, it won't be such a hassle. So right now, what I want you to do is plan your food for tomorrow. Plan what you're going to eat for breakfast. Make sure you're eating consistently. I will be posting another video this evening after my second work shift. So you guys will learn a little bit every day from me, but everything will make sense in the end when we're really getting into the routine of things. But focus on eating consistently today. Try not to skip meals. Make sure that you get a good night's rest because tomorrow is going to be more in-depth education, so you may need to take notes. Have a great day, guys. Bye.